Alright. Roll back, Musar, roll back, family. Hope all is well with you all, right? May peace and light be upon you all, right? Understand the context of the one and only true Messiah, Amun Rayay Asha, here on this page here, right? And this is our series here called We Know Now, alright? From Enos to We Knows, right? Enos is a forgetful being. Now we know, right? So from Enos to We Knows, alright? So we're giving you pretty much the description on what's going to be going on, you know, for the coming days, right? Because we're within the revelations. We're living within revelations. We all participants within revelations, within this hereafter, right? Approaching the happen, right? Graduation, right? 2030, August 12th, right? We know now. We know what's going on, alright? So pretty much giving you the galactical weather and introducing you all to the Cruians, right? Before the Cruians introduce themselves to you, right? So understand that, alright? Alright, fam, so the Earth would accumulate rings like Saturn, right? Composed entirely of orbital debris in this new phase, family. However, we will assist in clearing your upper atmosphere of obsolete technological remnants, alright? In a subsequent update, it was explained that if Comet Lenin had retained its original coma, approximately 200 kilometers in diameter, it would have been visible even against the sun. With its coma reduced to about 20 kilometers, it would instead be best observed as it moves away from the sun during October and November, with only 10% of its original coma remaining. The comet didn't produce the catastrophic effects many expected. Some even disappointed, having unconsciously hoped for a dramatic event to serve as punishment or a divine correction for society's accumulated errors. Now, this way of thinking, family, reflects a tendency to frame cosmic events as apocalyptic judgments rather than, as natural processes within as, an evolving universe, right? The only thing consistent in the universe and constant is change, right? We follow that Earth, right? A.K.A. family. In reality, systems are constantly adjusting, rules change, and new levels of organization emerge. This planet has received protection because it is one of the most complex and problematic cases in the transition to a higher frequency. Your society contains extreme contrasts from individuals who commit unspeakable acts of cruelty to those who would sacrifice their lives to protect others. The fate of the entire planet cannot be left to the weakness of despair of a portion of its population as Lenin's coma dispersed. Many asteroids were redirected towards Earth, alright? Moon system, and are only now being, decided by your astronomers, right? Now, while this meteorite activity will disrupt communications, family, from late October through November, it will be far less violent than originally expected, alright? Avoiding an extinction level event, more or less, society will effectively be pushed back a century in technological capability, right? Without adequate psychological or practical, right, preparation, solar activity, both natural and artificially, right, induced will continue to destabilize the atmosphere and heat Earth's core. Increasing volcanic activity in the dwarf star is expected to be diverted rather than allowed to pass through the solar system, alright? Now, understand that the key word there is allow, alright? So, obviously, there's someone in control. If something is allowed, then there's someone in control. Understand that, right? And I like to help people understand it. See, down here you have time, right? What's a higher form of time would be order, right? So there's a galactical order we're talking about here. And that Earth is becoming, a type 1 society, alright? Type 1 civilization. You are all being, inducted into the Galactic Federation of Life, right? The Federation of Planets, right? Understand that, right? So understand, family, your elites are prepared to remain in shelters, for up to 3 years, okay? Which is the estimated time required for conditions to stabilize. Now, when this period ends, they will encounter self-sufficient societies already functioning independently across the planet, supported by advanced allies. Alright, understand that? Their former dominance will not return, nor will it be desired. Right? This transition has been planned for decades and cannot be reversed. A natural filtering of society will occur. Those driven by apocalyptic despair, along with the severely ill and socially isolated, will struggle to survive the initial months of deprivation. Many will be detained and isolated by their governments, left to uncertain outcomes. We hope that the authorization will be granted for us to intervene more directly when the time comes and this process here, family. Those once excluded will inherit the planet, alright? Rather than a new world order, right? What will emerge out of the ashes of Babylon is a new global consensus, alright? Further questions address the origin of the Krulians, okay? They are a humanoid race native to the Milky Way, or White Way, alright? Or originating from a twin star system approximately 80,000 light years away, okay? Known phonetically as the Kukan system. The civilization was nearly destroyed multiple times due to external aggression, leading them to abandon planetary, colonies and construct massive, nearly impregnable spacecraft. They are not warriors, family. Their advanced technology made them targets, alright? Now today, they are spiritually evolved beings, at a level 8 of the third dimension, known for their peaceful presence and profound sense of harmony. Alright, concerns were also raised about climate conditions in the western region of the northern continent. A short ice age could occur, right, and major supervolcanoes were triggered, to intensify solar radiation, and this could lower global temperatures dramatically, okay, for 2 to 3 years, right? These are the realities of the period you are entering Earth, okay, A.K.A. family. And understand that the solar system now contains 3 inhabited planets, alright? The presence of this advanced civilization will permanently, inhibit interference from exploratory or predatory races. Disclosure is inevitable, as Earth's elites can no longer conceal the planet's existence, alright? Understand that. All eyes on Earth, right? All eyes on key. Temporary, transparent portals do exist, alright? Now, it may allow limited travel within the solar system, including Mars. Through these are not fixed gateways. Some governments may possess restricted access to such tech, right? Beyond the system regions such as Orion, alright, encompassing Roger, right, and Betelgeuse, right, contain countless inhabited worlds and trillions of beings across humanoid and non-humanoid forms. Alright, precise identification requires exact stellar coordinates, as many human names do not correspond to singular locations. Finally, earlier religious and cosmological texts of Earth were influenced by ancient guiding civilizations that worked with early human cultures, such as the Sumerians and the Vedic societies, right? These original works, fam, over 18,000 years old, were gradually adapted, mythologized, and politicized to serve social control-inducing concepts such as heaven and hell to regulate mass behavior. Yeah, so understand that, religion, right, is not real. Alright, it's not real. Right? It's real, right? Religion is not real, it's a construct, alright, from ETs, right? Playing ET. I told you all these ETs got their DNA down here in this giant mixing bowl, right? And they want to evolve, right? This is not only a war over fertility, eulogical fertility, right? So to keep going, but this is also over, spiritual fertility, right? To keep evolving, right? Understand that. Alright, so understand this construct of religion. You must leave it, or you will not leave this planet. This I assure you, child. I love you all. Context of the Messiah here.